again. So today I'm going to tell you about some of our utensils and other products that we have that are very useful in your kitchen. Tupperware's really gone above and beyond when they've designed these products. They've tested them and really wanted to make sure that they were good quality utensils that were going to last you a long, long time, if not a lifetime. Some of Tupperware's products that we make are also manufactured in combination with other companies, and so some of these items that I'm going to share with you today have a quality guarantee, which is a 1-year warranty, because the product is not solely made by Tupperware. However, other products that I'm going to talk about, like our actual utensils, do fall under the lifetime warranty that Tupperware has. So let me start off with the utensils themselves. Our utensils are designed that they are heat resistant up to 400 degrees, so you can leave these in a pot or a pan on your stovetop and not worry about them melting. They are non-staining the way that they're designed as well, and it is a slight non-stick surface, not complete, but it does help prevent food from sticking to these for easy cleaning. They are dishwasher safe, and you can also hang these on a utensil rack, because there is a hole that if you wanted to hang utensils, you could do that as well. I have them in a utensil holder. Today I have them in our Mix and Store Pitcher Plus to share with you this piece as well. So there's a few different utensils that we have. We have our flat spatula, and what's nice about this is it's ergonomically designed, so whether you're right-handed or left-handed and whatever you're doing, it's designed that you can get underneath like a thin cookie, the way that it's thinner and flatter, you can get underneath those things, and it has the nice little sturdy handle that you can use for those types of flat items that you're taking off of a baking sheet. We do have our masher, and our masher is really unique in the way that it's designed. It's completely flat at the top. It's kind of like a flat iron golf club, and when you're mashing, it helps to stir around. You can lift underneath things and then mash it down and then lift again. It scoops it up really nicely. I even sometimes use this for like a thick type of chili or something like that, for example, that you wanted to pick up and serve. I do love our ladle. Our ladle is a wider opening, and that's a pour spout on both sides. So again, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, it's easy to pour when you have that and use that. We do have our scoop spoon, and it's a nice wider spoon, so it gets more, and it doubles as a serving spatula as well as a spoon. So this is really probably my favorite tool that's unique to any other tools on the market, and I have about 6 of these because I use them so often when we serve and have a large dinner at the holidays. We do have the exclusive gift when you purchase right now, that you can get this slotted type of ladle spoon, and this is a great, again, serving utensil, and that is a free gift when you purchase the starter set. The starter set includes all the pieces that I have shown you so far. It also includes this whisk here, and this whisk is a plastic whisk, so if you have a non-stick pan and you needed to make a roux or something, you can use this particular whisk because it will not scratch any of those surfaces. This is also a whisk that's good for a thinner batter, but we do have, as a temporary option in our catalog right now, our wire whisk, and the wire whisk is great for your heavier batters, and I do use this all the time. My kids love to use it as well. It's just a nice thing, and what I do like about this one is it doesn't take up quite as much storage space as this. Not that this is terrible, but this one is flat when you're storing it, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. The other piece that we have in the utensil line is the salad tongs, which can be used for salads or pastas or other things. You just snap those together and then you squeeze, and that will go ahead and lift to serve any of those items. You could use it for hot dogs, you could use it for sausages, things like that too. So that's our utensil line, and again, those are all heat resistant up to 400 degrees. I wouldn't suggest putting them in the oven, but you can use them on your stovetop and leave them in a pan if you would like to do so. If you walk away, you don't have to worry about it being melted. The next piece I'll talk about is our Mix and Store Pitcher Plus, and this is a longtime favorite of mine. They did redesign it a few years ago if you have an older style. It works the same way. It's nice because it has measurements on both sides. Depending on what you're measuring in, it has milliliters, ounces, cups, grams, and it tells you different items as to what you're measuring, how much they are, like your flour, your rice, your sugar. It has those things listed on here as well. What I like about this is it is a 8-cup capacity. I wanted to make sure of that. And the bottom of this has a rubberized ring, so when you're using it on your counter, it's easy to stay still and it doesn't slide around. And then what you can do is take this little top off in the middle. Let's do it this way. And what it has is a nice ring in here. So this ring allows you to prevent splattering. And if this were an electric beater, I could put the beater inside here and it will prevent any kind of splattering while I'm mixing. Then you can place this top on here. Say it's a recipe that needs to be refrigerated after you've used it. You can place that top on there and it will keep it sealed fresh so it doesn't go bad. One thing that you do also want to look at when you're putting this in the refrigerator for a stored container, you want to make sure that you have this turned so that it's the solid side by the pour spout. And there's a little, you can see, let's see, you can see like that it tells you if it's fully open, if it's slotted here, or half open, half closed, and then fully closed. So you, depending on how you want this, you would turn that accordingly. So if you wanted to use this as a pitcher to pour, you could go ahead and use that opening end. If you wanted to store it in your refrigerator or in your countertop with something in it, and you want it sealed, you just want to make sure that that is turned to the sealed side. Now this is not an airtight liquid tight seal, so if you do turn it over, the top will fall off. So it isn't designed for that. It's just designed to keep it solid so that it's keeping it fresh. So the other thing with this is, again, it's dishwasher safe. This is the lifetime warranty. It has a nice handle on the side for easy gripping. Again, ergonomically designed for right or left-handed. You have the pour spout on here, and it's just a great, great mixing bowl. And I use it for cake batters and brownie batters, of course. You could do pudding in there. You can use it for mixing a small salad. I make like a chicken pie where I have shredded chicken breast, and then I put some broccoli chopped up and some ham and salami and onion and cheese in there. And I just use that generally to mix all those things together too. It's a great size for that. The next piece I'm going to share with you is our lemon lime press, and they did just change some of these colors in the new catalog. So I have an older color. They are now black and red are the colors. So this lemon lime press is black, and what's neat about this is it comes with a zester, and all you have to do for this is open it up, and I've already taken a lime and cut it in half to show you. You place it in so that the outside is face up inside here, and then you just place it over your container, squeeze down, and this is great for the kids to do. If you have smaller kids, they like to help in the kitchen, and when you get them involved in the kitchen, they tend to do a lot more cooking in their later life, and it does help prevent good communication with your family as well as health when you're cooking in the kitchen instead of ordering out or everything else that you can do. But it also does help with math. If you needed to tell them you need, say, a half a cup of lime juice, then they can measure if you do it right into a measuring cup if you wanted to. So this small lime that I had gave us just about a 1/4 cup of lime juice just from that one little lime. And what's nice too is this does have the little holes in here, and it allows the juice to come out, but it separates the seeds, so you don't have to worry about pulling the seeds out of that. Then you can go ahead and take, if you wanted some zest from your lemon or lime, you can just go ahead and take this little top piece here and zest it right into your food or over your food for a nice garnish. The next piece I want to share with you is our can opener. And the can opener is unique because a traditional can opener you use when you put it on the side of your can this way. And our can opener, what it does is instead of cutting into the metal and causing a sharp surface, it unseals the glue. So all of your canned goods and box goods are sealed by glue, and when you have your canned goods at the grocery store, before you bring them home, little critters can run across those. You don't know who's touched it, what's fallen on it, and everything. So you don't ever want the top of your can falling into your food. And with a traditional can opener, that's what happens. It can fall into your food. And if you haven't washed the top, you have to worry about what's been in there and now is going to contaminate your food unbeknownst to you because you can't see it with the naked eye. So what this does is you set this on the top, you spread the handle, and you set this on the top. This little notch here runs right against the edge of the can. Once you get it on there, you'll feel it kind of click, and you can see that does not come off. You'll be able to hold your can up. Let's see if I can do it with this because this doesn't have an edge. I should have brought a can out, but you can go ahead and put that on there, and you'll be able to lift your can up. And then whether you're right-handed or left-handed, again, it's ergonomically designed, so you turn it clockwise, and you can kind of listen for it or kind of watch the label on your can and see that you've gone all the way around. Sometimes you'll hear more than one click. Sometimes you'll only hear one click once you get all the way around the top of the can. Then when you're done, there's two little prongs in this top little piece here. I don't know if you can see that, but all you do is you would take this, lip it on the top of the can, and then pry up, and that will allow the can to lift the top off. You'll see the glue coming off of it, and you'll safely know that there's nothing falling into your food, which is nice, but also it creates no sharp edges because you've unsealed that glue rather than cutting into the metal. So it's perfectly safe, and you don't have to worry about cutting yourself. I know several people that have cut themselves with the tops of their cans in the past, and these are really nice because you don't have to worry about that. So it's a great safety feature as well. This product, because the metal pieces are not made by Tupperware, this is one that falls under our 1-year warranty. So if there's any issues with that, Tupperware will replace that for you up to a year. And if you don't have your receipt, don't worry, you can just call your Tupperware consultant, which is me. And because you have Tupperware written on all of the Tupperware products, that is a built-in receipt, and we can look up and see if you've purchased it within a year. We can also tell by what color it is as to how long ago it was purchased. One of the next pieces is our poultry shears. Now, again, these have changed color in the full-line catalog, but these are really great for cutting any kind of poultry. You have a safety feature on here, this little shifting lock. So when you want to use these, you would just unlock it. They open up very nice and wide, and you're just going to go ahead and cut. And they cut through bone so easily if you needed to cut through bone, but also just the skin. And I really like this when I'm cutting up chicken breasts. If I want it cubed or into slices, it's so easy to just cut through here. You can also use this to cut meat, red meat. I use it sometimes when I'm cutting up steaks into cubes for skewers. So you can use that, and it's a really great piece that they have out right now. Our ice cream scoop is designed to keep the fruit, let me start that over. Our ice cream scoop is made out of solid zinc alloy, which takes your body heat and it runs it into the scoop. Some other products on the market out there have antifreeze in them, and Tupperware really didn't want to put any kind of antifreeze to help soften your ice cream because it could leak into your ice cream and then you could be digesting that, and we always want to make sure that you are safe. So they came up with this design that says zinc alloy, which is in your like nickels and so forth, and it's inside this scoop, and it helps to take that body heat, run it into the scoop, and help make that ice cream softer so that it's soft enough to scoop but not too soft that it becomes soupy. When you use this, you can also use it for cantaloupe or honeydew melon when you're cleaning those out. And I even use it at the holidays, for when I have a pumpkin and you want to clean out your pumpkins, and it gets through all those things because it has this nice sharp point. It gets into all the corners of the ice cream boxes as well. This is another quality warranty item. Also, I don't think I mentioned it, same with the poultry shears. So 1-year warranty. I would not recommend putting this in the dishwasher. Anything that's stainless steel, when you place it in the dishwasher, that's been the abrasives in your dish detergents can cause it to turn brown and kind of give it a rusty look at times. So I don't recommend that. Also, when you have water pooling in this scoop, after an extended period of time and repeating that, it can start to pit. So we don't recommend leaving it soaking in your sink or in your dishwasher. It's just easy to just rinse off, run a quick thing of detergent, dish soap over it, and clean that very quickly and dry it before leaving it sitting in the soaking water. We also have our regular kitchen shears, and these again are black and red now, quality warranty because it is a material that Tupperware doesn't make solely by themselves, but these are designed for easy cutting in your kitchen as well. So if you didn't want just the poultry shears, you could use these or vice versa, or you can have both like I do because I do use them both regularly. It really is a nice sturdy kitchen utensil, and I have this in with my knife block. The next thing is our wine corkscrew, and if you haven't had or seen one of these before, ours is unique in the fact that you would just set this, we'll pretend that this is our bottle of wine, you just set it on the top here, and then this separates automatically to the top, and you would apply pressure and turn this clockwise, and it will unscrew the cork. So if you've ever had a cork a cork break while you were trying to open it and then you can't get it out of there, this will never happen to you again with our corkscrew. You just twist this open, and then you can untwist it to get the cork off of here, and you can put it back in. This is a great gift for any wine lover, a housewarming gift. Also, you can give it with a bottle of wine if you wanted to do that, but it is a great piece to have, and I recommend definitely if you're a wine drinker that you have one of our easy corkscrews. Now we've just redesigned the peeler, and with all that's going on, I haven't been able to get my new sample yet, but I will tell you it's very similar to this older style peeler. It has the nice blade that's rotatable, so again, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, you can turn that blade accordingly, and it has a potato eye puller, so you can get those out. But on the new one, it has a little prong on this side that is used for cutting your citrus. So if any of you are familiar with our Tupperware citrus peeler, they put it now on the end of our peeler, and that's an amazing addition to our peelers. The other thing is on the new peelers, you'll see when you're looking at the catalog, is there's 3 little holes, and that's so when you're using herbs in your kitchen, you can put that through those holes depending on what size your herb is, and it completely sheds all the herb off of the vine, and it's so easy. So I cannot wait to get my new peeler, but that's really nice with the old peeler. It's taken the old peeler's great features and added to it. This blade is the sharpest blade, so you do want to be careful when you are using it. When yours comes, it will come with a little protective piece over it, but you do want to use it carefully, because there has been times where I've gone too fast, and sometimes I've cut my skin on my fingers or something like that. But it's a really sharp blade, and if you've ever used other brands of peelers, sometimes they're very dull, so you want to try this peeler out, because I think you'll see a huge difference. So that's it for this particular demo. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment or message me, or anything that you need to do to contact me. You're welcome to reach out anytime. Thank you.